everybody and welcome to this week's vlog. It's Friday and Jason has just made me spend $600 in Costco, haven't you?
No, you said come to Costco.
No, it was actually your idea to go to Costco, which it actually was, I'm not lying about that. But we've just been to Costco. I didn't film, I had a day off taking the camera, but I thought I'd show you what we bought. We bought this fancy pants fan, didn't we?
Because Zara's room is far too hot.
Zara's room is really warm. It must be right at the end of the aircon thing. It just seems to get really warm in there on a morning. And obviously the warmer it is outside, I suppose you could turn the aircon down, but then everywhere else is a colder temperature. I think it's just where she's at the front of the house, so we'd probably have to turn the aircon down like considerably for it to even make a bit of a difference. So we've bought her like a decent fan to be in there. She has got a ceiling fan. We saw this in Costco and I'd seen this on TikTok.
Oh God, didn't tell me that at the time.
And we've just seen them in Costco, so we've bit the bullet and bought her one. But then we are going to use it outside as well when we want it to be outside. Yeah. So we've got this Shark, what's it called? A Turbo Blade XL. But this blade goes that way. You can watch your head. You can lift it up, so it's like telescopic. You can lift it up to different heights. You can have one pointing down, one pointing up. And they had it on, didn't they, in the shop, and it seemed really powerful.
I'm trying to turn it on, I haven't plugged it in.
Yeah, you have to plug it in, don't you? Yeah, I'll show you the box. So this is it. A Shark Turbo Blade XL, and you can have it like that way or that way, and as you can see, like the picture, you can have it right next to your bed or whichever way you need it. And for all of you that commented on Jason's flying t-shirt last week, and a few people asked where the t-shirt was from, he's got a different one on now. Will fly for food or beer. That's true for you, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I don't know where you've got all of these flying t-shirts from.
You've obviously got it from me at some point.
Yeah, I think my mum bought you that one that had all of the different dials and things on it.
Right, let's see if this works.
And it comes with a remote as well. Oh, doom, doom, doom. Oh, it definitely works. I can feel it. It's quite quiet. It does say that it's ultra quiet. And how much was this in Costco? Can you remember? 200 and something. I'll find the receipt. So I found the receipt and it was $239.99, obviously without tax. So once the tax has gone on there, basically $250, something like that. So hopefully it's nice and powerful and nice and quiet, and it was worth the price. If not, it will be going back. We're out to make it now, out to work it, sorry, and I'm in the middle of making dinner. It's already 20 to 7. You wouldn't think it because it's so bright outside, although we have had a load of rain today, but it's still lovely and bright out there. We popped up to Universal just to exchange a t-shirt that Zara bought last week that was too small. So we popped up and exchanged that and had a coffee. That was it, left. And we left right at the right time. As we were walking back to the car under cover, the heavens opened. So we've been very lucky. And then we just went to Costco and came back. We got stuck in the traffic on the way home, so it took us nearly an hour to get home from Costco, but it was tea time and it's Friday. So I'm going to make dinner now and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hi everybody and happy Saturday. I'm going to make some chocolate covered strawberries because we've got a couple of friends coming over tonight. I'm not going mad on food or anything. There's literally like 4 people coming, but I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff in the fridge. And if you watched a few weeks ago, I came home from the UK and my mum broke up all of the Easter eggs. By the way, excuse the state of me. I haven't even had a shower yet. It's 10 to 2. But we've just been busy doing like odd jobs all morning. Anyway, so I'm going to make some chocolate covered strawberries. And I've also got some Milky Bar as well, which is Zara's. She's over there watching young Sheldon. Oh. Can I use some of this Milky Bar? to make some chocolate covered strawberries. So when we went to Costco yesterday, I bought a big punnet of strawberries, so I'm going to wash those first. And then I also bought a big joint of beef. I wanted pork. I was going to do pulled pork sandwiches, but they didn't have any pork that was the correct joint. So I ended up getting a joint of, is it chuck meat? I googled it and it said it was the right one anyway. I had to borrow a slow cooker off Amy, or a crock pot as you call it in the US, because I didn't have one of those either. So Jason went and got one of those from Amy this morning. Amy's coming round later on. By the way, there's probably a mess in the kitchen. I have cleaned up about 3 times today, but you wouldn't think it. So there we go, there's the crock pot. And I've got the beef in there. It's already been in there for 4 hours and it has got another 4 hours 30 to go. So I'm hoping that that works. And then I'm just going to do I got loads of bread rolls from Costco, and then I'm just going to do some roast potatoes as well. That's it. And I've got a pizza as well in case anybody wants a bit of pizza who doesn't like. I don't think anybody's veggie. I hope they're not. I don't think they are. So let's make some chocolate covered strawberries. I've got some sprinkles as well, but they're like Halloween coloured. Can I use them? Yeah. Zara's saying yes. So I'm thinking do white chocolate, milk chocolate. I'm going to put some of this milk chocolate in a bowl and melt it and use some of it up, because we've just got so much chocolate in the house, and to be honest I just keep eating bits of it every day. I really need to quit, really need to quit. So yeah, like I say, it's Saturday. We're just having a chilled weekend at home because, well, Jason doesn't want to be going out every day, and he is actually going to work again on Tuesday. Dara swapped her t-shirt yesterday. You've got it on, haven't you, today, your Deadpool one. So she swapped that yesterday. Do you think that's enough chocolate?
You can use these.
Actually, let me wash and dry the strawberries first before I melt that chocolate.
Seals for freshness.
So we've got a big massive punnet of strawberries, and they look like really nice big ones as well. I love making chocolate covered strawberries.
I love eating them.
You love eating them. I would actually love to do it like as a business, but
yeah, because people make them nice.
Yeah, people make them, don't they, and sell them in like really nice like presentation boxes. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I'll pick the best out of here. There's the strawberries all washed. I'm going to leave them to dry a little bit. While the strawberries are drying, we can't even sit outside tonight because must have been from about 6:30 till about 10 o'clock this morning, we had torrential rain all morning, which I'm not... Zara didn't wake up. I said, how did that rain not wake you up? It was so loud on the window this morning about 7 o'clock. But, you know, when you laid in bed, and I thought, oh, it's lovely laying in bed listening to the rain, till I realised, I thought, oh, the cushion's outside. So there's no way we'll be able to sit outside tonight, which is such a shame because the cushions were not in. Yeah, they're wet, which they're not going to dry. It hasn't even been sunny today at all, and like I say, it's already 2:45, so there's no way anything is going to change between now and 6 o'clock. I mean, the rug is probably, soaking under my feet. That's disgusting. Yeah. So we will be inside tonight because we don't have any dry cushions to sit on. Never mind. The thing is, the rain was that heavy at 7 o'clock when I heard it. Even if I'd have come down to bring the cushions in then, I'd have been too late. I just thought, oh, it is what it is. I'll put you back over there so we can chat. We done this last week, didn't we? While I was peeling potatoes. This week, it's chocolate covered strawberries. Right, we've got our chocolate station ready. We've got milk chocolate, Cadbury's, only the best. I know you can't see my face, but right. And then we've got some Milky Bar as well to do some white chocolate ones. There we go, there's the chocolate strawberries done. I'm going to go in the fridge now to harden up, and then we'll put them on a nice plate later on. They look great, don't they?
Yeah.
Yummy, can't beat chocolate strawberries. The meat's done, look at that. Just falls apart. It's absolutely beautiful. It's going to be gorgeous in sandwiches. Jason's hoovering, by the way, in the background, doing his manly duties. Keep finding big massive bits of it again. Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I'm hungover. We had a lovely night last night. A few people that came round and yeah, I drank a full bottle of wine.
And a bit more.
Jason says and a bit more. And then we all ended up drinking Baileys. I mean, what were we thinking?
It's your fault.
And yes, I'm dressed in my park cap because we also had the ridiculous idea last night when we'd had a drink to go to Hollywood Studios today to see the new Villains show. So that's where I'm going. And quite honestly, I feel rough, but we're going to roll with it. We're going to just go. Jason's not coming the wire.
No. Doesn't work for my upcoming simulator.
Yeah, Jason has to go away on Tuesday. You going?
2 days.
He has to go away to go at the sim, don't you?
Yeah, yuck.
So he's going to stay home and be good and look at some sim stuff, paperwork. I don't know,
Yeah.
where is it?
I don't know. It probably won't last long.
Till he falls asleep.
Yeah, you'll probably find me snoring away when you come home.
Probably. Oh, yeah. So Jason's not coming. He couldn't come anyway because it's a Sunday and he can't go in the parks on a weekend. But I don't think you're bothered, are you?
No.
Doesn't want to come anyway. I think, would you rather do the sim stuff or come to Hollywood Studios? Now,
Well,
there's a question.
Well, I might do none of the above.
None of the above.
Or I'll start
Doesn't
doing,
want to do either.
I'll start doing one bit and then I can see it sort of falling.
And you've got
by the
really
wayside.
rubbish sim times as well, haven't you? He's in the sim all through the night.
Yeah, it's
And they
really
like, they make your aeroplane like break, don't they? Like engine failures and all this stuff you'll have to deal with. Ugh. Anyway, so that's what Jason's going to do. Zara's coming with me. She's just getting dressed now. I've tidied up. There wasn't much mess though, was there?
No, it was all very civilised.
We were all very
considering.
civilised. There was only 6 of us. Had a few drinks. We ended
It was
up...
8.
Was there 8 of us?
9 including a child.
Oh yeah, we ended up playing hide and seek in the wardrobe upstairs, didn't we? I don't know how that came about.
That's me. Us men were perfectly good. It's you women.
Anyway, we
Can't
had
handle
fun.
it.
We had fun. We weren't playing hide and seek as adults, by the way. Chloe's little boy, Jesse, is only 4, so we were just entertaining him and like we were hiding in the wardrobe. Yeah, so we had a good time anyway. I'm rambling on, Anna. So I'll take you along to Hollywood Studios, see what the new Villains show is like. I don't know whether I can record any of it. Might try and get a couple of little clips. I got this Villains t-shirt just a few weeks ago, so I thought I'll wear this. I was going to put like a summery dress on, but you know what? I can't be bothered to put sun cream all over me shoulders and everything. I've put a bit on my face and my arms. That's one thing I do need to buy this week, is sun cream, because we have run out. Here comes Zara. Zara's not hungover, are you?
A little bit.
You never know. So come along to Hollywood Studios with us, see what we can get up to this afternoon. And Amy bought me these lovely flowers. Even like comes in like a proper vase and everything. How nice is that? They're obviously from Publix, because that's a Publix logo. Yeah, they're beautiful. Studios. By the way, Amy's driving, so I'm not videoing while I'm driving.
Yes, you are.
I wouldn't do that. I'm such a good person.
Jeez.
We made it to the tram. Zara is unfortunately telling us what we were doing last night, but when we were drunk.
I did nothing. Nothing.
Apparently we were singing a song because Jason couldn't come in here today or something, saying Jason.
Yeah, they're still good to board, still good to board.
I don't remember.
Alright, this is gonna be my final call for boarding. We are looking tram-packed.
Anyway, we're on the tram going into Hollywood Studios. See how busy it is. Very busy. They'd even turned the fingerprint off on the turnstile to get the queue down. We got in fairly quickly though. We're hoping to see the Villains show, which is on in 45 minutes, so I'm going to go and get a nice fruity drink from Starbucks because I need some like liquid, and then we need to be heading over there. I reckon it'll be like full, so we need to be there in good time. Everybody else is going to come here, I think, to meet us. Gave up on the Starbucks line because it was way too long, and we got a frozen lemonade. Zara, I was going to say Jason then, Zara got a frozen Coke, and now we're heading to Villains. Hopefully we'll get in for the 4 o'clock show, that's in 25 minutes. But we still haven't found Chloe or Julie, so I don't know where they are. We've just told them we're heading there now. Otherwise I think we'll miss the 4 o'clock and then we'll have to wait for the 4:30. So we'll let you know when we get there. It's only 6:10. We didn't stay very long because, well, it's just hot and we're all hungover. We'd all had a heavy night last night.
Even Zara.
But everybody made it though, didn't they, to Hollywood Studios after our plan last night of we're all going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow, but it was busy in there. We did manage to see the Villains show and it was really good, wasn't it?
I loved it.
It was really good. I thought there might have been more characters actually come on stage, did you?
Yeah, I was wishing.
But it was very clever the way they done it on the screens, like so the other villains came on the screens and the screens all linked up. It was, you could tell that it's a new show. It was very good, and then at the end you had to vote of which villain you thought was, what was the word they used?
Misunderstood.
Most misunderstood at the end. So ours was Cruella de Vil, Hook and Maleficent.
Looks like clearly won.
And they asked you to scream, and Maleficent clearly had the loudest screams, but yet Cruella de Vil won. But when you're walking out of the theatre, they say like there's a little bit of a rhyme, and it says, make sure you come back because next time it could be different, but the words rhymed what they said, so I like that. So we'll have to go in there and see it the next time. But it was very, very busy. We got there about 20 minutes before the show started, and literally we walked through the rope and they then closed it off. They were turning people away. So I think because it's because it's a brand new show, it's pretty popular. So if you're going to go, make sure you go like a good 20 minutes before. I mean, it'll die down. It's on every 30 minutes and it'll probably only be like that for a couple of weeks, and then you'll have no issues getting in whatsoever. And then we were going to see The Little Mermaid, but it was temporarily down, and then we decided to leave. So we did ride Mickey and Minnie's though, didn't we? So at least we've done one ride, and now we're on our way home. It's still a beautiful evening, but I cannot wait to get in the shower, wash my hair, and then I'm going to sit on the sofa and watch the rest of the drama that me and Jason started the other night. I think it's called Protection. I don't think it's new though. I think there might be a new series of it out. It's like an ITV one. Anyway, we're going to do that. And the other night when I was watching it, if any of you guys have already watched it, you know when it annoys you when you know, where's that woman, like the main woman who was in it with the blonde hair. I think she's called, in real life she's called Siobhan something. And I was like, what has she been in? And I couldn't settle till I googled it, and it was Downton Abbey. She was O'Brien in Downton Abbey. It was her voice. I knew her voice from somewhere, but that drives me mad. I think, where do I know her voice from? Yeah, I know, me too. I love Downton Abbey. It's one of those programmes that you could just watch over and over again. I think it's like a comfort thing. I actually watch Downton Abbey quite a lot on the airplane because they. Yeah, they quite often have the movies on the aeroplane, and I just think, oh, I'll put that on because it's just easy watching. So yeah, we've had a nice little afternoon, but definitely ready for home now. Not sure what we'll get up to tomorrow, but I'll take you along anyway. Good morning everybody, and happy Monday. I've just got ready now, and I'm going to go to Walmart to film the shopping vlog. So if you haven't already, go back to Wednesday and check that out. I don't really need any food or anything, but I do need a few like odd bits. So I thought, I haven't done a Walmart vlog for quite a while, so let's go and do a little updated one. But I'm going to go to the one that's a bit closer to Disney on the 27th, because I don't really like the one that's closer to me. But I'm also going to get some grass seed. The state of the grass. I know I whinge about it every week, but it's actually started to become more patchy than what it has been. And I know we haven't done the rest of the stuff in the garden that I said I was going to do. But to be honest with you, I feel like we've never stopped. We just haven't had a minute. And it's been baking hot, but it's overcast today. And apparently it's going to be a little bit cooler for the next few days. As I mentioned yesterday, Jason is going away tomorrow, unfortunately. So it's Tuesday tomorrow. He's going away till Friday. So he'll be away for the rest of the vlog. You'll see him later on, and tomorrow morning we're going to take him to the airport. And then me and Zara have actually got a little hotel stay tomorrow, which I've booked myself. I know I've been very lucky in being gifted some hotel stays recently, but this one was, Disney had 40% off for pass holders at various different restaurants and hotels. So I booked it for all three of us, forgetting that Jason had his simulator this week, so Jason can't come with us, but it was too late to cancel because I only really booked it last minute. So tomorrow I'll go through a few more details of where it is and how much it cost and what the savings and everything were, but we'll go into that tomorrow. So I'm going to go to Walmart now. Zara's going to come with me, I think. Jason doesn't want to come, so he's going to stay at home. He's got preparation to do for the sim anyway. And then I will catch up with you guys when I get back. So I finished up in Walmart. I spent $220 and basically didn't buy any food. I bought some bananas and a chicken. Oh, and Zara's just gone in Chipotle to get some food for her lunch, and she's back already. She was only out of the car about 2 seconds.
No, there was no line.
There was no line. All right, let's go home. So we're back from Walmart. I'm going to show you what I bought. I haven't opened it yet, but I bought a new Ninja device. I'll show you. So I got this because I wanted a slow cooker. So it says it's a rice cooker, which I also wanted one of those, and it's a slow cooker as well. And then it does all other things. I'm going to open it in a minute when I've tidied up, and we'll see what it looks like. Zara got some Pringles that she's been looking for ages. What flavour are they? Mexican street corn.
They're so good.
They're nice. They're quite like limey, aren't they? And then we got a new blender as well to make some smoothies. I think the Ninja Foodie was $74 in Walmart, which I didn't think was bad for something that does all that things. I also got some grass seed as well. So Jason's going to do that in a bit, aren't you, Jason?
Yeah.
He's laid on the sofa. And then I got some new wax melts. I always just buy loads of them when I go in Walmart. Zara bought a mug. Can anybody guess what it is? She doesn't even drink tea or coffee. Deadpool.
Doesn't even like tea or coffee.
And that's what I've just said. She doesn't even drink hot drinks. She doesn't like hot chocolate. She doesn't like tea or coffee. So she's had a Snapple out of her mug. What a waste of money. And how much did you pay for that? $9. She bought it herself. I didn't buy her it. Watching some vlogs on the telly, and it's pretty it's like dull outside. Probably a good day to do the grass seed. It's nowhere near as warm as what it has been. It's actually quite pleasant out here. Maybe we'll sit out here later on with a cup of tea. I'm probably going to do a little bit of editing or something and put some washing in, do some boring things. I still haven't even finished tidying up some stuff from Saturday. I've still got glasses and stuff out on the table that weren't used. But anyway, I'm gonna tidy this kitchen up first, and then I'm gonna unpack me foodie thing, my Ninja Foodie. And tonight we've got another Hello Fresh, and it is a rice one because it's a Thai chicken curry. So I'm definitely going to cook the rice in my new cooker. To have like a ninja kitchen where you just have everything. Ninja creamy, yeah, Zara's saying, get a ninja creamy. I just don't think I would use the ninja creamy though.
No, I know, but it would be cool.
It would be like a novelty one, wouldn't it? And then you'd be like, it's all scratched.
It's been used.
Yeah, it has. It's been used. It's all scratched.
It's been used and put back on the shelf.
Let me see. Why would they put it back on the shelf? What, like someone's returned it?
Yeah,
Somebody must have returned it.
But they've obviously used it and decided they didn't like it. Like, what are you going to do? Just keep it, or are you going to
I don't
return
know.
it?
What do you think?
But if it's already been used, you can use it yourself. They might have got it and said it was shit.
Well, that's annoying because it's clearly been used and put back in the box and taped all back up. I'm not very happy about that. I would like something that was new, like paying full price for it. But I mean, it looks fine. It's got a couple of scratches on the bottom of the thing. Can you see those little scratches there? Where it's been put in and out of the base. I don't know what to do, whether to take it back or use it, and because have they returned it because it's rubbish, or have they returned it because it just doesn't work? I've got the receipt anyway, and Walmart take returns even if you don't have a receipt, which blows my mind because why would they do that? But Jason's got the sprinklers on in the garden now he's put that grass seed down, but he said there was nowhere near enough grass seed in that thing. So oh well, if we get an extra 10 shoots of grass, then it's done its job. It's done its job, hasn't it? Anything is better than what is out there now. So me and Jason are on our way out. He's thrilled about it, aren't you, Jason? Yep. Sorry, I'm eating a mint. But somebody put on the Facebook group that don't forget the CDD meeting is tonight at 5 o'clock in the library. I was like, oh, I would have forgotten about that. So we're on our way. I thought, I have to go to that meeting. I need to find out why we're paying so much in CDD. Not that it's going to make any difference, because even if I don't like what they say, we still have to pay it. But still, you never know when they're going to tell you what they're going to develop in the area, because that's what the CDD is for. It's to help develop the area. So I know it's not good eating them while I'm talking, is it? But I said to Jason, you come with me. He's thrilled about the journey out tonight, aren't you? Zara didn't want to come. She was like, I'm not coming. So she stayed in the house. Well, hopefully we'll only be like half an hour or something. And hopefully we won't be got...
It'd take half an hour to do the Pledge of Allegiance and everything.
Well, yeah. Remember the last time when me and Amy went to a meeting and we went to the wrong one? So hopefully it's not the wrong meeting today. But anyway, we're going to see what they've got to say. And hopefully they're going to say we're going to get a Super Target, a Costco, a Publix,
an express train to Disney.
An express train to Disney, an express train to the airport. We're going to get all of them things, aren't we? Watch us come out, we'll be majorly disappointed. Good morning, everybody. It's chucking it down. We're on our way out. I know I sort of left you last night as we'd went to the CDD meeting, so I need to chat to you about that. It was quite interesting actually, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With Jason. We're driving to the airport to drop Jason off because he's going to Dallas for his sim training, and me and Zara are going to Disney for a staycation. Sim checking. But it's absolutely bouncing down. So I think it's going to pass over pretty quickly. I don't think it's going to stick around But yeah, the CDD meeting was quite interesting, and we learned that the CDD has nothing to do with extra areas around the community. It is only about the community, which is not what we were told. So anyway, you learn something new every day, don't you? And they were basically going through the budget of what's been spent, and there's been some issues at the pool and stuff like that, so they were going through different options. And there was quite a good turnout, wasn't there? Because they said that usually nobody turns up to these meetings, but somebody had put it on our Facebook group, so that's why we went. So, like I say, we're on our way to the airport now. I'm going to drop Zara off. I'm going to drop Jason off.
We're going to go away on holiday.
Yeah, we're going on a cruise. Going to drop Jason off, and then me and Zara are going to stay for one night in the All Stars Music, which we've never stayed in there before. Well, yeah, that'll be interesting, because we've only stayed in the more deluxe resorts recently, so it'll be nice to go and compare what one of their, what do they call them? It's not moderate, is it? That's the middle ones. Value resorts they're called. And this was 40% off for pass holders. I think it was $120, something like that. I can't really remember. Yes, that's where we're going to stay, so we will take you along and show you what it's like. Hopefully the rain will have stopped by then. And then I'm not sure what we're going to do tonight. We might go into a park. We might go to Disney Springs. I haven't decided yet. We'll just decide when we get there, see what we feel like. We'll be getting there probably around about 3ish, because it's 10 to 2 now. So we've made it to the All Stars Music after going to the wrong hotel. Why on earth did I think it was all part of Pop Century? We pulled up a Pop Century and I was like, I don't think this is the right place. Googled it, Zara went, no, we're in the wrong place. We're in the right place now, so we're going to check in and then move the car. So we're all checked in and we're in the rock section, but we're going to move the car because we can move the car a little bit closer. We're just having a quick look in the shop. I'm sure we'll be back in here. I've already seen something. Look at this bag. It's the same print that's on the mug. Have a look at the price, Zara, because I haven't got another hand. Oh, it's only $30. I think I'm going to have to come back for that. We like the All-Star Resorts jumper as well. So we've made it to the room. We've ran in because it's absolutely chucking it down again outside. I'll just show you where we are. We're on the ground floor. You can see it's raining. We've just made it out of the car and we are in room 3432 and we're in the rock section. So we come in, it's nice and cool in here, that's for sure. Then we've got a little station here that's got a small fridge there, and we've got a coffee machine with some Joffrey's coffee and some plastic cups. What have we got in this drawer? Nothing. And then we've got a rubbish bin there, a light. There's the TV with our name on it, and then we've got some storage here underneath, some cupboards and some drawers. And then there's one double bed, but then this is also a Murphy bed here, which we will pull down and probably have a nice bed each tonight. Some nice Disney artwork on the wall. And then here's the bathroom. So it's got like a slidey door. We've got a small wardrobe. Ironing board, iron, got a mirror there and one sink. And then in here, which has got another pocket slidey door, is the toilet and shower, or bath shower. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And Zara picked up her badge from the...
I'm not really graduating.
Graduating middle school.
8th grade.
Yeah, 8th grade. So what do you think of the room, Zara?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
So I've stayed in a couple of the not moderate, I keep going to say moderate, some of the value resorts before. Me and Jason have stayed in Art of Animation, and then I think I've stayed in one of these other ones as well, but a long time ago. And then I've also stayed in a moderate resort because I've stayed in Caribbean Beach, and then I've stayed in quite a few of the deluxe resorts. There is a difference, there's definitely a difference. It's not as plush, if you know what I mean. You can tell the furnishings and things are not as plush, but it's immaculately clean, and it's a bed, isn't it? That's all you need, is just a bed. When you've had a long day at Disney, you just don't care what wallpaper's on the wall, do you? As long as the room is clean and tidy. I wouldn't hesitate to stay in one of these rooms, and for the price of them, I don't know how much it would be full price. I got 40% off today for being an annual pass holder. They had some summer offers on. They had some 40% off restaurants and 40% off hotel stays. And they were all only during the week as well. None of them were available at the weekend, which is fair enough. And I booked this today thinking, oh well, it's fine, we can do it midweek because Zara's off school and Jason's off work. Not thinking that he had to go and do his sim stuff, but whatever. I'm here now. So that's the main thing. And yeah, we're going to have fun, aren't we? It is raining, but we thought we would wait for the rain to pass over because I think it is going to pass. Yeah, the sky's brightening up already, isn't it? And then I think we will have a bit of a wander through the resort and then probably get something to eat here so we can show you the quick serve. I think there is only one option of food in this resort. Let's have a look at the map. By the looks of the map, there is only like one food court, which is back in the central building here next to the guitar pool. So what we might do is we might have a wander back there, get something to eat and drink, and then we'll decide what we're going to do a little bit later on. And we've just pulled the Murphy bed down. It's like a proper bed as well. It's not like a sofa bed, which is better. It's got a nice little picture of Huey, Dewey and Louie. That's what they're called, aren't they? Huey? Yeah, there's their names there. Theatre, Huey, Dewey and Louie. And there's one pool there, the piano pool. And that's a bit of a smaller one. And this must be the country bit because you can see a big pair of cowboy boots. This is the Broadway section. We just decided we think we got the best thing done, didn't we, in the rock section. So we're happy with that. So we're just going to have a walk back now. This is where the big pool is, which is shaped like a guitar. Obviously I can't really vlog the pool. There's probably not many people in the pool actually because it's just chucked it down. But yeah, we're going to have a little look in here and we're going to show you what is in the food bit. Remember that anybody can come to any of the Disney resorts and eat in here, look in the shop. You don't have to be staying here. You can come and you could probably park up in these ones, no problem. It's usually only the big ones like Grand Floridian and stuff like that that they don't really like you parking in. And you also could just get the bus here and have a little wander around. I think a lot of these hotels as well have like a big walking track. This one's Calypso, and this is right where the big swimming pool is outside here. You can see the swimming pool just behind this fence. Looks like they've got a pool bar here, Singing Spirits. And it looks as if this is the food court. Got anything interesting in here? are all these things in here like salads. Greek salad with chicken.
I got a cherry coke.
And then you've got all of your usual drinks and things in here. So Zara got chicken strips and it's a huge portion. And I decided to go with a meatball sub, but I'm just waiting for it to be made. And the total came to $36.29 with 2 fountain drinks as well. So I've got a buzzer, I'm waiting for mine. And there's absolutely tons of seating in here. It's massive, it goes all the way down. There's loads and loads of seating. It's quite busy up near the top, but it's quiet down. And there's the meatball sub. It's absolutely huge.
The portions in here are big.
I know. We've decided to come to Disney Springs. Zara, the music's loud. Zara wants to do the candle making in, what's the candle shop called?
I don't know.
The candle shop that's here. She wants to do the candle making, so we're going to go and see if we can do that.
Very careful. If you squeeze too hard, that's the only smell you'll be smelling. Okay? The nozzle will make sure that that's the only thing you'll be tasting and smelling. Okay? And they don't taste good.
Oh, so nice.
There you go. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna pour it in there. Ten seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, sorry. That was me.
So we're done in the candle making. We just have to go back in about 35-40 minutes once the candle's set. But you've done it all Hamilton themed, haven't you? And it was 31.
I thought it'd be more than that.
Yeah, 31 something dollars it was. Obviously that was including tax. It's in Starbucks. I've just got water. But Zara is trying a matcha latte. She wants to like matcha, so she's just getting a small to try. I've never actually tried it before. I'm interested to see what it tastes like. We're just at the other Starbucks is still closed to you, by the way, so we're just at the little one that's opposite the stage. So we've got the matcha. Zara doesn't like it. I knew she wouldn't. I'm gonna try it. It's with oat milk as well. Have a little look in Uniqlo. And have a look in Uniqlo. These vest tops that I've got on, one for the built-in bra. But I'm pretty sure they shrink. They're from here. Like that. $30. T-shirts in here. Although they're $25, they're not that much cheaper really than the Disney shop, are they? They're nicer quality. They are quite nice quality. I like this black dress. Ultra stretch mini dress, $30. It's really nice. I don't know whether I can be bothered to try anything on. Well, they've got some lovely dresses in here.
I want a bucket hat. I don't like normal hats.
I like this peachy coloured one as well. It's nice thin material. How much is that? Wow, there we go. Big red price, $39.99. These are the best tops. $30. I'm sure they were only $20 last year.
I like wearing them.
I like the blue and white stripy one. They've got some halter neck ones as well. And they are $30. Okay, now we've popped into Epcot. Zara's just got the new drink from, what was it called again? Grab and Goof. It's just the new stall open next to where they have the Encanto stage. It's just right next door to there, and it's the new drink. It's just come out about 2 days ago, and it is blue raspberry slushy
With cherry boba popping cones and then gummy sharks and fish.
It is delicious, and it's a big cup of drink, isn't it? It weighs a ton. Yeah, it's really good. It was $6.50.
Keep the cup after.
Yeah, you can keep the cup after. It's like a proper plastic cup. But yeah, it's really good. I seen it on Instagram and I thought, oh, I'm sure Zara would like that with the gummy sharks and everything in it. Anyway, we're going to have a walk around to the American Pavilion. Just got back to the room. Zara wants to show you the candle that she made in, is it called Bose? Bose? Anyway, you know which one we mean. We showed you when we were in there, but she wants to show you the finished product.
So, the dates. So that's when we're going to see Hamilton. And then the Reynolds pamphlet. And then it says, I'm not throwing away my shot.
And it smells amazing, doesn't it? So what was the 3 scents that
It
you...
was sandalwood and then...
Sandalwood and 2 other scents that you
it was
combined.
like Summer's Dream or something. And it did not smell good.
No,
when it was in,
and she was
like,
panicking a little bit.
In like the pot with the oils, but then once it dries, it's really good.
And then you could have had the candle any colour, like the wax inside, but she went with white because
I have yellow's text.
probably wouldn't have seen the text on the outside, and then she added some glitter to the top of it, and it smells amazing.
Yeah.
So that was a really good little activity to do. It was only $30, and it comes in a nice box, and the lady wrote that on the top.
She likes Hamilton too.
Yeah, and Zara got about 20 compliments on her t-shirt tonight, didn't you?
My bag.
And your bag. Anyway, we're back to the room. It is 20 to 9. I'm going to have a shower, and then I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea and get into bed, and we're probably just going to catch up on some vlogs, aren't we, while we chill out. Our feet are hurting. I think I just looked and I'd done 14,000 steps. And that's all within the last couple of hours because, well, I hardly done anything this morning. But we've had a nice day, haven't we? And it's nice to come back to a Disney resort. It's a beautiful night out there. It's so nice, isn't it?
Very cold. Not cold, but cool.
Like cooler, yeah. So we'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day. It's already 11 o'clock and we've just left the room and we're not going to bother with the pool. It's really overcast. It says it's going to rain in about an hour again. I think pretty similar to yesterday. It's just not really the greatest weather. Zara's feeling really blocked up, which I think she's been brewing with something for the last few days, to be honest. Neither of us slept great. It was a very noisy room. That would be the one thing I would say I didn't like about it. You could literally hear everybody's conversation walking, and we were right at the very end of the block. We were the last room as well. So I don't know whether it was people coming in from the car park. There was people screaming at midnight, and then this morning at 6 o'clock I could hear 2 little kids having a full-on conversation outside of the room, really loud, and then their parents were joining in, and I was thinking, why are you having that full-on conversation outside of the room at 6 o'clock in the morning? They were obviously getting up to go and do early entry in a park or something. And I appreciate that it is the type of place where people get up early, full of kids, but it was very noisy, very, very noisy. So if I did ever stay in one of these rooms again, I would probably ask for the top floor. I would think it might be a bit quieter because there'd be less foot traffic outside. We were on the ground floor and we were right at the very end of the block. But other than that, I mean, you can't complain about the room. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. And for 120 quid, $120, it wasn't that bad of a price. But like I say, we've decided to scrap the pool. The pool doesn't look overly inviting anyway. You know, it's all right. It's a pool. But yeah, we've decided not to bother today. So we are going to go and grab a Starbucks on the way home because I desperately need a cup of coffee, and then we are going to go to Lowe's Home Improvements, I think, and I'm going to go and get paint for the bathroom. I'm going to be productive. I'm going to go home and paint and do what I said I was going to do last week. So come with us. Look at those black skies. It's It's probably going to be chucking it down when we come out of here, Zara. Let's see if we can find some paint. I don't know, I'm looking for I'm thinking like a bluey colour. What do you think?
Can I get
I think I'm gonna go with this one, Open Seas. So I'm home. I'm about to start painting. I've started prepping this wall here. You can see the blue tape around it. I'll show you the paint I got. I went for this, it says it's one coat. I don't believe that though. And it's called, oh, I don't know, Open Seas. And it's that little blue colour there on the top. So I got one tin of that, and then I'm going to do this wall here, and then I'm going to do the opposite side wall as well. But I've just started prepping this wall up to now. I've got some music on. Well, I'm about to press play on the music. I've got the ladders. I've put some plastic over the top, so hopefully we don't spill any paint all over it. And like I say, I'm just going to finish prepping. Now I've got the ladders with the blue tape around there, and then we will start painting. I got one of these tray liners from Lowe's as well. Who's got time to wash out a paint tray? Not me. Right, let's get this tin of paint open and hope it's a nice colour. Very runny. These jobs, and then halfway through I'm like, oh my god, why did I even start this? So I've done the two walls in the bathroom. I'm just waiting for this one behind me to dry off a little bit and give it a quick second coat, because there is a couple of like bits that need going over. And this side is done now, apart from a tiny little bit I've just touched up there, so that's why that is still a different colour, and some on that side as well. But what annoys me about these walls is what I said before when I painted the green wall downstairs, if you can all remember the green wall, is because they're like bumpy walls, even though I've put the tape up, it's bled through the tape, and you can see the difference. Like, if you see there, see the difference between how they're not like clean lines, and then how these ones here are perfectly clean lines with the tape. It's just so annoying, because now I'm going to have to get the white out and like touch that up. There is a little bit on the ceiling over there as well that I need to touch up with the white, so it's fine, whatever, I'll do that. You know what I could do with like, you know, like a Tipex pen with some white paint in it? That's what I could do with. Does that exist? Let me know. Even though I've probably already done this by the time you're watching this vlog. Now, I was going to paint this wall in here, but I'm not going to, because I just think when you walk in the room it'll be too much on that side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little card with me with the colour. Look at the paint all over my hands. I'm going to take the little card with me to like Hobby Lobby or something, and I'm going to see if I can get a picture in the same colours to go on that wall there, because I think it'll just be too much of the colour. It's a bit more in your face than I thought it was going to be. Zara doesn't like it. She came in and she was like, I said, do you like it? She was like, it looks like a little boy's room. I was like, oh, great. But it's done now. But I think once I get the towel rails done and the handles done in here, the towels back on the handrails, and then a couple of like accent things on the wall, I think it'll look fine. And to be honest with you, I've done it now. So I am painting it back white. It's going to have to be this colour. So I'm just going to top up this little wall now with a second coat, and then I'm going to get cleaned up for the night. I don't think I can be bothered to do the handles today. I think I might just do them in the morning because there's like 11 to do. And also, I'm not sure if I've got enough of the longer screws. I'm going to have to check in the box, and then tomorrow when I go out, I can pop by Home Depot and pick some of them up if need be. I've stripped all the bathroom. I've put everything in the wash. That's all in the dryer now, all of the towels and everything. And like I say, I'm going to give this a bit of a tidy up. It's already 5:45, so I've been at this like 4 hours. It's took me to do the 2 walls. Yeah, I've just been speaking to Amy on the phone. I said, I don't know why I start these things, because I just think it's a great idea, and it's actually not. But look how dark it is. It's basically rained on and off all afternoon. It's been a really dark and miserable afternoon. So I'm really glad we didn't stay at the hotel, because, well, it would have been a waste of time. Not with any room to check in or anything like that and go and get showered and changed. Obviously, I still haven't had a shower. Look at the state of the hair. It's greasy. But I think I'll just leave it till in the morning to wash it, because, well, quite frankly, I can't be bothered to wash my hair. So I will probably catch up with you tomorrow when I get finished, and I'm going to try and go and get some accessories and finish it completely by the end of this vlog. So keep your blue fingers crossed. Good morning, everybody. We've come to meet one of our followers, Diane, and we've come to this coffee shop called Bakery 1908. Looks amazing in here. I'll show you around. Oh, look at these Starbucks cups.
Looks like
I know they're not Starbucks, but you know what I mean. Oh my God, look at all the bakery items. Oh, curry chicken bun, I bet they're good. Chicken pineapple bun. I don't know, do you serve yourself, or do you ask for it at the...
Oh, I'm sure you can serve yourself.
Oh yeah, it opens
But
up.
there's no one.
No, we maybe need to go and find plates. Golden onion.
I have no idea what they are.
Wow. Oh, garlic buns, are you'd like that? Yeah. Oh, coffee bun. I might have to have one of them. Look at that. Tri-flavour toast. Matcha toast. Well, yeah, but we can go and have a look at there's a kitchen menu as well. You take a tray and help yourself. And they've also got a kitchen menu.
I remember when you were
So this place is called Bakery 1908. Oh yeah, there is two, Zara said. This one is right near the entrance to Walt Disney World, opposite Vineland. I'll put the address in the bottom of the screen now. I did spend $50. One of the buns was free apparently because I signed up with my phone number. Look, sign up free bun, yeah. So basically the buns are all like $3.75, $4.75 each. But then we also got some hot food as well. Thank you. Yeah. Well, Zara's food's come out. She's got the vegetable egg rolls and the steamed, are these barbecue pork buns?
Yeah, everyone can share because I'm not going to eat all.
Well, yeah, we can share them and then we can take whatever's leftovers. There's loads of like leftover things over there so you can take it home. I've got the sumai and Diana has got the dumplings. What are these? Pork dumplings?
They are pork and ginger.
Oh my goodness, look at them. Hi everybody and happy Thursday. So I left you yesterday after I painted the wall. Now the more and more I walk in, the more I don't like it. I just think it's too bright. I just think it's just it's too much. I should have went for like a paler blue, but I was more thinking I didn't want baby blue. But now Zara said that it looks like a little boy's bedroom. I can't get it out of my head. So I don't know. I can't be bothered to paint it again though, to be honest. I think I'll just leave it for a few weeks, and if I really hate it, I'll just have to figure it out, either paint it back white or paint it a different colour. I'll show you the little stand things that I ordered off Amazon. So I ordered these like clear plastic stands off Amazon to go in the corner, just to put like perfumes and things on, and then just like things that like micellar water, moisturiser that I use all the time, and I always end up leaving it out on the top. I know I've got loads of drawers and everything, but I just end up leaving it there. And then I got these little things as well to put the cotton pads in and cotton buds, and then I got the same matching stand in the corner for Jason. And then this morning I have also put the handles on the cupboards. So now the handles of the drawers and the cupboards have all got these silver handles on. So that's another job done. So I've done all of that. These ones, by the way, are false drawers, that they don't open. That's why there's no handle on there. So that's another job finished in. So I'm thinking to take away from the colour, I'm going to get two like big prints, a big print to go on this wall and the opposite side as well, to try and take away from the colour of it. So over the weekend when we're out and about, I'm going to maybe have a look in like Ross Dress for Less or TJ Maxx, something like that, and have a look at some prints. So that will be in next week's vlog if I find any of those, because this week's vlog I know is very long. I am aware of that as I've been editing. So I am going to stop rambling on. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the colour of the paint. Should I change it? Should I keep it? What do you think? But after 5 hours work, to not like something is pretty annoying. So I'm going to end this week's vlog. Like I say, I know I ramble on a lot and it gets longer and longer as the weeks go on. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for everybody who leaves comments every week, likes and shares out the video. And if you haven't already, please just subscribe for me. That would be amazing. I'm climbing and climbing and I'm already halfway to the next goal. So thank you so much. And remember, it is free to subscribe. And if you do want to see the videos early, which is usually a whole 24 hours early, then you can become a member of my channel. It is the lowest price that YouTube would allow me to set it to, which is $1.99 a month. And you can find the link in the description of any of the videos. And you can click on there and then you will get notified that a video is out. And like I say, so the Saturday video you would get on a Friday and the Wednesday video you would get on a Tuesday. So if you would like to do that as well, that would be amazing, and the money just goes back into me going out and about and continuing with the channel. Well, thank you to those of you who already have done that. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to say bye and I will see you on Wednesday for shopping. I'll see you then.